Hello, welcome to Math with Dotun. All right, today we're looking at a question on perimeter. So we have to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, and this is a National Common Entrance exam past question. Okay, so let's look at it. What is the perimeter of a rectangle with length 8.5 centimeter and breadth 2.5 centimeters? All right, so we're given the length and the breadth in fractions. All right, okay, so let's see how to calculate that. To calculate the perimeter of a rectangle, remember, perimeter is the distance around the shape. That means we have done the length plus the breadth plus the length plus the breadth. All right, so that means we have 2 length and 2 breadth, and in summary we say it's 2 times the sum of the length and the breadth. All right, 2 times the sum of the length and the breadth. All right, so that's the general formula, the simplified one. All right, but you can just go with this. Okay, so whichever one is comfortable for you. So I will take the second one. I will also use the first one. Right, so we'll see. It's the same thing actually. So the length is, we're given the length as 8.5 centimeters. We're also given the breadth as 2.5 centimeters. Right, by now you should have learned how to work with halves, fractions. Okay, so let's see. We have perimeter. Let me write that in full. Perimeter equals 2 times the sum of the length and the breadth. All right, so look at this. We have 8 plus 2, 10, right? Half plus half, 1. Half plus half is 1. Half plus half is what? 1. All right, so 8 plus 2 is 10. Half plus half is 1. Then 10 plus 1 is 11. All right, or complete this to a whole number by adding the half. All right, so add half to this. 8.5 plus half, that gives you 9, right? Then 9 plus 2, 11. All right, so that's simple as that. It's as simple as that. You could also take this. Half plus 2.5 is 3. 3 plus 8, 11. Okay, so you don't need to waste your time on that. And then if you need to practice on how to work with your apps, please, you need to do that. Okay, I also make some videos on how to work with apps. Okay, very simple. Since you're not using a calculator, and these are things you should master. So 2 times 11 is 22, and that in centimeters, right? That's the unit given to us, so that's in centimeters. So the perimeter of the rectangle is 22 centimeters. All right, like I said, you could also just add all the lengths together. So you have a rectangle. Okay, so we say this is 2.5 centimeters. This is 8.5 centimeters. This is 8.5 centimeters, and this is 2.5 centimeters. All right, so we could go around. 8.5 plus 2.5. So 8.5 plus half is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 8 is 19. Then plus half, that's 19.5. Right, 19.5 plus the half here, that's 20. And 20 plus 2, 22. Right, so just add everything together. You still have your 22. Okay, and then if you're getting to see this half operation for the first time, please go over it again and then practice with some other questions with half, and then master it. It's just simple. Or here you could even add all the halves first. Half plus half, 1, plus half, 1.5, plus half, 2. So you have 2, then add the whole numbers. So we have 2 from the halves. Add the whole number. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 8, 20. Then we add that to the 2 of the halves, and that will be 22. Okay? All right. So the perimeter of a rectangle with length 8.5 centimeter and breadth 2.5 centimeter is 22 centimeters. All right. Thank you. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to drop in the comments. Like and share, and please subscribe.